Welcome to our YouTube channel, dedicated to exploring the latest insights and opportunities in the world of finance and investments, with a special focus on currency revaluation, gold and silver investments, cryptocurrency, and make money online opportunities and more. If you're interested in staying up to date on the latest developments in currency revaluation, particularly the Iraqi dinar and other currencies, best to subscribe to this channel. Please note that the content on this YouTube channel is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. We are not licensed financial advisors, and the opinions expressed on this channel are based on our own research and personal experience. We strongly recommend that you do your own research and consult with a licensed financial advisor. Also, just before we go any further, this channel has a weekly giveaway of 100 Dogecoin. To enter, all you have to do is be subscribed to this channel, like this video, and watch this video until the end, because if you don't, you'll be automatically disqualified from the giveaway. We will be sharing the random hashtag keyword daily, and then comment hashtag the keyword in the comment section. Also, today being Sunday, we will be announcing the lucky weekly winner from this week's giveaway. Good luck! Now, let's continue with the latest Iraqi dinar intel provider news today. Please take any of these pieces of information with a grain of salt and do your own research. You know how sometimes it feels like nothing is moving, and then suddenly everything happens at once? That's exactly where we are right now with Iraq. In just the past few days, we've seen breakthroughs on long-stalled agreements, big global banking moves that scream credibility, hints of new currency steps that nobody should ignore, and even regional shifts that could fast-track the revaluation process. I'm not exaggerating when I say these are some of the most eye-opening updates we've had in months. And here's the deal. If you tune out now, you'll miss the connections that tie all of this together. And those connections might be the closest we've been to seeing how this RVRI could actually roll out. So grab a coffee, lean in, and stay with me until the end, because I'll give you my full breakdown on what these signals mean for all of us. All right, let's jump straight into the updates. From Intel Guru Bruce via Wiser Now, I know that they were not trading the dinar on Forex as of Tuesday, and they were trading it on the Iraqi Stock Exchange. It probably needs to trade up to get to the rates we're looking for at the redemption centers. From Newshound Intel Guru Mountain Goat, another item is the much-needed oil and gas law. Article, Erbil Baghdad sign oil export mechanism agreement. In a major breakthrough, the Kurdistan Regional Governments, KRG, Ministry of Natural Resources and the Iraqi Ministry of Oil have finalized and signed a comprehensive agreement on the mechanism to resume oil exports from the Kurdistan region, paving the way to end a costly suspension that has been in place since March 2023. So, although they may not have the new oil and gas law fully in Parliament yet, we learned that they are getting very close to resolving past issues and use these crises to build the new law as the years passed. From Newshound Guru Clare, article, Rafidain Bank confirms our agreement with K2 Integrity puts Iraq on the map of the global financial system. Quote, signing the partnership agreement with K2 Integrity represents a qualitative shift in the bank's journey. The partnership comes with direct support from Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani. From Intel Newshound Guru Mark Z via PDK, article, Baghdad, Kurdistan agreed to resume oil exports under a special mechanism. They finally signed it. They put ink to paper. This is a big one. From Intel Guru Frank 26, article, Rafidain Bank confirms our agreement with K2 Integrity puts Iraq on the map of the global financial system. Quote, Rafidain Bank's general emphasized signing the partnership agreement with K2 Integrity represents a qualitative shift in the bank's journey and the Iraqi financial sector. Do you know what that word means? It means they took account of every freaking number, every possibility, every option in order to make a quantitative shift. 1310 is not a quantitative shift. From Newshound Guru Militia Man, we're going to maybe see a surprise. Because Iran is one of Iraq's largest trading partners. Yes, we've had sanctions and we have some conflict in the Middle East. There's 2 articles about Iran removing 4 zeros. One of the things that's interesting here, and it's no different than Iraq, is that I know they were going to talks about coinage in Iraq again. Iran's going to drop 4 zeros off their currency, and Iraq is going to drop 3 zeros. They're trading partners. That kind of levels the playing field. If they can do the same thing at or around the same time, that might be a surprise. From Intel Newshound guru Mark Z via PDK, Washington is threatening to leave Iraq. They have already been quietly leaving for months now, which I think is important. They are beginning their 9th month of gradually withdrawing forces. We were told that we would leave when we were paid. Now we see them leaving. This is an important piece. From Newshound guru Sandy Ingram, we like to bring you only good news, but that is not how life works. Iraq has been bombarded in recent weeks by drone attacks for which no one has taken credit. It doesn't take a PhD to understand that more than likely Iran-backed militants are attacking Iraq because of recent decisions that favor the United States agenda. Of course, Iraq is going to side with the United States because the United States is holding over $100 billion of their money. But things could get much worse for Iraq. If major global investors see Iraq as politically risky, they might not push for or participate in moves that straighten the Iraqi dinar. From Newshound/Intel Guru FNU LNU article, CBI report. Central Bank of Iraq, CBI Governor Ali Mohsen Al-Alaq and the CBI specialist team have met with consultancy firm Oliver Wyman to review the Iraqi Private Banks League's comments on the National Banking Reform Plan. Separating the hype, hysteria, and the happy talk is necessary to grasp an understanding of the situation. The bank reformation and modernization is in its infancy, so sit back and relax. The RV is not happening this year without divine intervention. From Intel Guru, Frank 26 Iraq Boots on the Ground report. From Firefly, Sammy says the CBI will soon be launching the true digital platform. It's coming, and don't think this will be at a program rate of 1310. From Newshound Guru Samson, article, Rafidain Bank confirms, our agreement with K2 Integrity puts Iraq on the map of the global financial system. Quote, this partnership would not have seen the light of day without the great support of Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani. Through K2 Integrity's services, we will be able to issue reports according to the highest international standards, which will put us back on the map of the international financial system and give us the ability to open up to global correspondent banks and attract foreign investment. Simply put, we are laying the foundation for an Iraqi bank with a global identity. From Newshound Guru Walkingstick, these two entities in Iraq were sent by Trump. Wyman and K2 are well connected to Trump, and he used them to push the monetary reform. What they're trying to tell the world is if they came out at 1310 globally, they would destroy all of the efforts of the monetary reform that have been accomplished and reported to the Iraqi citizens. All the articles we have been reading for over a year would be for naught. This Rafidain article is telling the global world that the CBI has now conformed to all the international rules, obligations, laws, and every form of commitments. There is no mention of 1310 anywhere because this is a quantitative shift. Before ending with the last update, the hashtag keyword for the 100 Dogecoin giveaway is Intelli-nvest. This will be for next Sunday's giveaway. Now let's announce who's the lucky winner of the 100 Dogecoin. The lucky winner is shown on the screen. Congratulations! Please contact us via email, and the email contact will be provided under the description of this video. On the email, please use 100 Dogecoin winner in the subject line and provide your Dogecoin address. We will also reply to your original comment if you are at least a basic member of this channel and let you know that you are the winner as well. You have 4 days to claim your prize. Okay, let's move on. From Newshound Guru Militia Man, all the data we have has been focused in on Iraq still moving forward with the government plan. End of story. Integration is a big component of it. All of the steps that we've had from the central bank and all the stuff that Oliver Wyman and K2, Ernst & Young, all of that is to get Iraq integrated into the global financial system. It's about a timing mechanism. I think it's powerful news. And finally, the last one, from Intel Guru Frank 26. The only reason they're talking about it, monetary reform, is because they're about to implement a new exchange rate for new physical denominations. They call them lower notes and coins. Before I give you my final take, make sure you're subscribed so you catch the next move in real time, because when Iraq makes its play, you'll want to be in front of the story, not chasing it. Now, here's where I land. The signals say execution, not infancy. The Bruce note about the dinar on Forex versus ISX isn't verified, so I'm not building on it. But Mountain Goat's piece is solid. Baghdad and Erbil signed the oil export mechanism to restart the Turkish pipeline that's been shut since March 2023, putting billions back on the table. It's a bridge, not the permanent hydrocarbon law. And yes, implementation in Iraq can wobble. But if it holds, it stabilizes budget execution, boosts investor confidence, and strengthens the dinar's fiscal backing, exactly the kind of box you check before a rate move. Rafidain Bank's partnership with K2 Integrity, publicly backed by PM Sudani, really is a qualitative shift. This isn't just optics. The Iraqi embassy in DC confirmed the scope, which includes AML/CFT systems, international standard compliance, and regulatory upgrades. That's how you prove you're ready for correspondent banking and foreign investment. You don't hire K2 in your infancy. You hire them when you're integrating with the global system. And here's where we need to tackle FNU-LNU's infancy claim head-on. If this were infancy, we wouldn't be seeing signed deals, IMF-verified macro gains, and live compliance partnerships. The facts. 1. Oil exports. On August 11, 2025, Baghdad and Erbil finalized the mechanism to restart exports through Ceyhan. Terms even specify 50,000 BPD retained for KRG domestic use, while the rest flows federally. That closes a revenue hole bleeding since March 2023, according to Iraq Business News, Kurdistan 24. 2. Bank compliance. Rafidain's K2 deal is real, confirmed by both Iraqi officials and international press. AML-CFT alignment isn't a baby step, it's a prerequisite to correspondent banking. 3. Macro backdrop. The IMF's 2025 Article 4 shows Iraq's RER appreciated 13.7% in 2023 and another 3.8% in 2024, with inflation easing. Translation: the dinar is strengthening in trade-weighted terms according to IMF. 4. Digital rails. Iraq's instant payments, unified government gateway, and national card scheme are live. You don't roll out 24/7 national payments in infancy, you do it to absorb cash, shrink the parallel market, and prep for lower notes. 5. Regional context. Iran is pressing forward on deleting 4 zeros for Iraq's biggest trading partner to adjust its currency, while Iraq openly telegraphs 3-0 deletion and coinage means coordination pressure, not stasis. Put that together with Firefly's report on the true digital platform launch, and you see operational prep for a different rate environment, not tread water theater. Add Militia Man's reminder that Iran and Iraq's reforms are intertwined, and you see the regional puzzle pieces lining up. Bottom line, this is not day one planning. It's activation phase execution. Oil revenues stabilized, compliance partnerships signed, IMF metrics trending positive, digital payment rails operational, and regional alignment underway. Each move builds the scaffolding for a stronger dinar. So while timing is ultimately policy-driven, the architecture for an RVRI is closer to complete than at any point in years. And that's why the nowhere close line doesn't square with the facts. And that's my final take. Also, we released a breaking news article video the other day. Iraq just made a major move toward joining the World Trade Organization by completing comprehensive technical responses, an essential step that signals a shift toward full international integration. While this might seem like a routine headline, it's actually one of the strongest signs that Iraq could be preparing to move off the program rate and take the dinar global. In this video, I'll break down how this development ties directly into the RVRI process, how it connects with IMF Article 8 compliance, and why this moment could indicate the beginning of the end for the 1300 rate. If you've been watching for the clues and waiting for confirmation that Iraq is ready, this is the update you don't want to overlook. Most people will miss the significance until it's too late. Please go ahead and check it out by clicking on the link on the top right of this video, as you don't want to miss this. Lastly, please drop a comment below with hashtag and the keyword and let us know what you think. If you like this content and like to support this channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you get notified when new videos are uploaded. See you on the next video.